Sadio Mane punched his teammate in the face and left Leroy Sane with a cut lip. Say what? Sadio Mane, the Senegalese forward, the man who was associated with fair play more than he is with goals, the man with literally zero haters, did that? Bayern Munich's loss against Man City in the Champions League looked terrible. It was their biggest UCL loss since the 3-0 against PSG in 2017, and it couldn't have been worse. But Sadio Mane had other ideas. The former Liverpool ace was seen arguing with Leroy Sane in the latter stages of their defeat against the Citizens. But no one could have guessed what would happen in the dressing room. According to Sky Germany, the Senegalese totally lost it and punched Leroy Sane in the face, and the duo was separated by their fellow teammates. After the altercation that left the German forward bleeding, that escalated quickly. Why would Mane do such a thing has been the biggest mystery of the story. Did Leroy Sane tease Mane because of their old rivalry between Liverpool and Man City? Not really, but we have sufficient pieces to put forward an idea. For their decisive European match, Thomas Tuchel opted to play Sane ahead of Mane. Bambali's pride has had a difficult season at his new club. Even before his crucial injury, Mane had only played the full 90 minutes in 7 matches. After missing the World Cup with Senegal, the forward made his way back to the pitches in February, playing the full 90 only once. And who do you think took his place? Of course, it is Leroy Sane. As a much clever man than myself said once, jealousy is the fear of comparison. This was the perfect mix for a locker room bust-up. According to Bild, Mane didn't like the way Sane talked to him about his performance. That's when all hell broke loose. Now, it shocks us all because we have this image of Mane being Mr. Nice Guy. But while some would suggest that this was the only newsworthy attacking move Mane pulled off this entire season, it would be funny. But this is serious, and although it's the most outrageous thing Sadio Mane has done in his career, it's not the first incident where he, for one reason or another, totally lost his cool. Back in 2019, Mane was flying high alongside his partners in crime, Mo Salah and Roberto Firmino. Liverpool were up against Burnley at Turf Moor. The Reds were leading 3-0 and all hell broke loose when they were denied a 4th goal, surrounded by 2 defenders. Mo Salah didn't pass the ball to Sadio Mane, who was in a better position to score. Fuming with rage, Mane shouted for a good minute to Salah, and it didn't take long for Jurgen Klopp to take the Senegalese out of play. Mane came off shouting and he was seen in total rage mode as he was explaining what happened to James Milner. In December 2020, Mane low-key freaked out a second time, and although it looked like he had a beef against Salah once again, it was Jurgen Klopp who was on his target. Liverpool was on fire once again, running rampant against Crystal Palace with the scoreline reading 7-0. Mane's number was held by the 4th official for a substitution, and Salah was the man replacing him. The Senegalese had a look on his face that sent shivers down the spine of everyone in the Reds' dugout. The German manager was asked after the game if everything's alright with him and Mane, and he simply answered, no. He wasn't angry with Salah. While none of these instances are things to be proud of, Sadio Mane is much more than those instances of rage. If anything, he is one of the nicest guys in the world of football. Mane is not in the greatest form of his life, and it clearly bugs him to the point of losing control. While he's still silent about the latest incident, it wouldn't be a surprise to see him come out in the open and apologize both to his team and teammates. And as soon as he is back in form, we're pretty sure that we'll be talking about what an incredible player he is, just like in the old days. That's a wrap for this episode. Were you surprised to learn about the incident? Did you remember the other times Mane lost it? Be sure to let us know.